Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord. Welcome back to Stand Up for Christ, the bedtime edition. This is a thing for me, y'all, getting on here some nights before I get ready to go to sleep because I'm a thinker, y'all. I'm a talker and a thinker, and I like getting on here, sharing my thoughts with you all because I think it can help somebody. So anyway, I was just laying here reflecting and thinking about how our God is, or how did I put that thing? God, to me, speaking for myself, I believe him to be a God of all things. I believe him to be a God of all things. And what I mean by that is, I don't believe God to be a God that can only heal my body when I'm sick. I don't believe God to be a God only to help me pay my rent. if my rent is due and I can't quite make it. I don't believe God just to be a God that's able to help me with that. I believe him to be a God of all things in my life. Yes, he can heal me. Yes, he can help me financially when I'm in need and suffering a lack. Yes, I believe him to be a confidant. I believe him to be a mind regulator. I believe him to be everything that I need him to be, church, because that's who he is. He's a God of all creation. He's a God who's in control of all things. He's a sovereign Lord. And I wanted to get on here tonight before I went to sleep to remind you of that, church. Somebody out there listening to me, to remind you that God is a God of all things. God can be a God of all things in your life if you will let him. One thing about me is that I believe my God is everything, church. And because I believe him to be everything, he shows me that he's everything. He moves for me when I need him to move. When I need him the most, he steps in and shows me that he is God and God alone. And I just wanted to get on here and drop that little old nugget on somebody tonight that may need to hear that. They might need that reminder that he's not a God of some things, he's a God of all things. And when you put your trust in him, he will show you that, because our God is intentional, he's strategical, he is a planner, he's a preparer. I mean, he's an awesome God, church. Come on, somebody. So I just wanted to just quickly get on here and just share my little thoughts, as I was talking to the Lord. And then I said, Lord, you know what? Maybe I should record me sitting here thinking about you and how you everything to me. Because it could help somebody. So anyway, with that being said, y'all, God is intentional. Where you're at is where you're supposed to be. If you're walking in the ways of the Lord and living your life according to the will of the Lord, you where you're supposed to be right now. So be content in that. Be confident in that, knowing that God is everything. So we're going to leave it like that, church. God bless y'all, and I'll catch you next time. Good night.